Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explain here, bringing you guys another Boruto Two Blue Vortex discussion. Today, I wanted to address one of the biggest elephants in the room that we have, which is the question of where is Sasuke during the events of Boruto Two Blue Vortex. In the manga chapter, we had a ton of questions answered, from who will become the Hokage after Naruto's perceived death, to how would Kawaki be able to fool people in the village when he started using Ishiki's dojutsu and the ninja tech inside of his body. And we even got to see Boruto show up to make a new meme out of code by stepping on his face. But lost in all of those cool bits of information and the moments that we got was the whereabouts of the last full-blooded Uchiha, Sasuke Uchiha himself. Some fans have wondered, is Sasuke dead? Something that I explained in another video why I think jumping to that conclusion is the wrong idea. But today I wanted to explain to you why I think Sasuke is actually inside of Konoha right now at this very moment. So I think the biggest thing that we have to consider is that Sasuke has shown us more than once that he's not the type to jump blindly into a fight without having at least seen the enemy engage in combat before, or having some rough idea of their abilities, or already having a framework of a plan that's already set in place that he updates as the fight itself progresses. Case in point being the Deidara fight, where Sasuke kept things reserved and tested out a few of his theories about Deidara's combat abilities and capability before he actually cut loose. I think we're going to have a very similar thing revealed here, because Sasuke knows that at least at the end of Boruto Naruto Next Generation's manga that he stood no chance against Kawaki. Shikamaru literally tells us after he watched Kawaki fight against Boruto in Code towards the end of Boruto Naruto Next Generation's manga that there is nobody inside the village who is strong enough to oppose Kawaki now that he's awakened Ishiki's dojutsu and the Karma Seal, something that not even Naruto himself refuted when that statement was made. Unless Sasuke has gotten some insanely huge power up during the time skip, I don't see him jumping into a battle right away without having at least gotten the lay of the land and seen where all the chess pieces are first. There's a reason Boruto is out there first. Sasuke is using Boruto the same way he used Naruto, which is he knows he has someone who is extremely likely to be strong enough to take whatever is thrown at them in a battle setting, even when the enemy is having the numbers advantage and the surprise element with whatever jutsu they have acquired during the 3-year time skip. But just as he initially let Naruto tangle with Jigen first at his house and then inside of Jigen's dimension, where he initially literally tells Naruto to buy him some time, and Sasuke using his Sharingan was able to break down Jigen's movements and the mechanics behind the Sukuna Hikona's shrinking and resizing ability, and also the limits of the Karma Seal being unable to absorb and move swiftly simultaneously while he shrank down using Sukuna Hikona, and again allowing Naruto to fight Ishiki first alone inside the village before showing up with a plan to use Boruto to get Ishiki out the village to limit the number of casualties. I think we're seeing a similar thing take place here. Sasuke is somewhere either watching things play out and waiting to have the right moment to choose when to get involved, or he's assessing the current changes made to Konoha and making an exit plan for when they inevitably have to leave the village to escape. I'll take it a step further and say that Sasuke is already on the battlefield, and I'll take the whole thing back to something from Boruto Naruto Next Generations that I don't think enough people are pointing out. When Sasuke learned that Ishiki's dojutsu cannot shrink living objects, he had Boruto transform into a sword and use that as a decoy to get Boruto close enough to Ishiki in order to have Boruto use Karma to teleport him away, while Sasuke followed the chakra signature and transported himself and Naruto into that time space that belonged to Momoshiki. I think we can say a very similar thing's going on here. There's no way they went back to Konoha thinking they wouldn't end up having to fight Kawaki, and it's possible that Sasuke used a transformation jutsu to transform himself into the sword, and did so because he knows that since Kawaki has Ishiki's dojutsu, he will likely fall victim to the same ploy that Ishiki did, especially because Kawaki never saw that strategy executed before, and in a battle setting you only need one brief moment to land a decisive attack, especially if Sasuke pulls a Kashin Koji and has natural elements already stored away in some type of a sealing jutsu to summon and use, that way Kawaki can't actually absorb it. By transforming into Boruto's sword, this allows for Sasuke the chance to watch the battle and and analyze the movements and the attacks of both Code and his claw marks and Kawaki, which allows for the great opportunity to turn the tables when that moment does indeed come. Sasuke knows from the battle with Jigen that when fighting against Ishiki's vessel, you only have realistically one chance to secure victory, and that he and Naruto blew it by not moving swiftly enough to kill Jigen when he shrank down and was unable to move quickly when he was absorbing chakra via the Karma Seal. They arrogantly thought that they had a checkmate, and Sasuke sat there and walked slowly to draw out his sword and bask in the moment before going right for the kill without any warning, which is why Jigen told them that they would never get that lucky again, then proceeded to use full power to dog walk them like his name was Makima and their name was Denji. Sasuke doubling his Boruto sword gives him time to come up with a strategy and still utilize the art of surprise in this moment as well. Regardless as to if he's Boruto sword or not, I do believe Sasuke's somewhere in Konoha, either on his way on the battlefield or actually on the battlefield in a position no one is paying attention to him, or he's making the strategic moves somewhere else inside the village. Now, the other question some of you guys might be wondering is, if Sasuke is there, then why isn't the sensor unit saying, hey, Sasuke's chakra signature's here? Why are they only focusing on Boruto? And while I initially did think this as well, as I was rereading the chapter, I remembered that Sasuke does indeed know the chakra suppression jutsu, because in the Naruto manga, they hit the chakra while infiltrating the venue of the 5 Kage summoned until Obito told Zetsu to snitch out Sasuke's location to the 5 Kage. And once Sasuke saw that there was no point in sneaking around anymore, he stopped hiding his chakra, and not only did he let it off, he let out all of his bloodlust to a point where Karin said that his chakra was darker than it was whenever he used the curse mark second state. That was basically Sasuke saying, enough with all this. I want the sensors in this area to know exactly where I am, so Danzo knows I'm coming to kill him. Right now, there's no incentive for something like that to happen yet. Now, if he was Boruto's sword and Sarada finds herself in some type of a danger and Boruto's unable to protect her, then obviously we'll see Sasuke step out and handle business. But here's the thing, I believe there's another reason for Sasuke hiding his chakra, and that there's a strategic reason for doing so, and based off of what we've seen in the past, Sasuke has his reasons for the actions that he takes, even if he doesn't reveal them to us as readers right away. I've seen some of you guys say that this is clearly a sign that Sasuke's gonna show up in the Hokage office and put Shikamaru under a genjutsu to show him the truth, but I'll say it again, just like the current manga chapter just did for us, you guys are really underestimating the power of the Omnipotence Shinjutsu. It makes people look at things related to Boruto being an outsider and Kawaki being the son of Naruto, and it makes them go, well, that's certainly weird that Boruto's in all these photos of the Uzumaki family, but I still don't believe it. Kawaki is Naruto's son. Boruto is the obsessed outsider. We see as much when Sarada tells us that Shikamaru was alarmed at first that Kawaki didn't have Momoshiki inside of him, and he had a body of ninja tech like all the other Kara cyborgs, but the Shinjutsu took root and made him go, well, that's certainly weird, but I know that Kawaki's Naruto's son. I know that Boruto is the outsider who's on the run right now. Sasuke showing a simple genjutsu isn't going to be enough to counter this, to make Shikamaru go, wait a minute, something is wrong, and suddenly start seeing the light. It's gotta be something new that makes people start questioning things, just as Ada said in the chapter. You can't reverse things and try to force people to accept the correct memories that they themselves think are false and accept that they've been lied to, because their memories literally have Boruto as that kid that Hinata was holding in Boruto episode 293. Their memories have Kawaki being the one who was helping them rescue Naruto from Momoshiki. That's why she says that it's better to start creating new experiences that build off of people's perceptions and slowly change those perceptions based off of new experiences. But in their mind, Boruto is still going to be the outsider and Kawaki's still going to be the son of Naruto. So no, I don't think he's going to use a genjutsu on Shikamaru unless Sasuke's genjutsu is suddenly overpowered enough that he can actually reverse the chakra manipulation inside of Shikamaru's brain, which we have no indication if that's possible for Sasuke. If Sasuke shows a complex genjutsu, Shikamaru is just going to look at it and say, this is a genjutsu, you're just making me see things that you want me to believe are true. he has no reason to actually believe it because the Shinjutsu will not let him believe it. That being said, I'm curious to know where you guys think that Sasuke is on the battlefield right now. Is he there? Is he dead? Is he inside the Hokage office? Where exactly do you think Sasuke is? While you think that over, click here to watch these other Naruto Explain videos.